Let me see if I can adjust this really quick. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. We are live. Can't be too perfect when you're live, right? So I'm going to say hello to all of you in the comments section. Let's see here. Welcome, Andy. Welcome, Julie. We are live. Go ahead and tell, sorry about the beeping. I am going to take care of that. One of my clients pointed it out like 2 weeks ago. I know, right? We are live. I am going to do a animal spirit card reading. Those of you who are new to the channel, I am Andrea Cox, intuitive healer, holistic wellness coach, intuitive life coach. I have 2 YouTube channels. One has been around a long time, like 9 years. It's Andrea Cox TV, and you will find a plethora of holistic health tips, detox tips, raw vegan recipes. I've been vegan 26 years, and I'm headed towards those late 40s. So cut me some slack, and yeah, I just feel that vegan is the way to go. It raises our vibration, which is very important when we want to rid ourselves of entity attack. I can't make this up. Bobcat spirit on top. And if you guys look at the reel, the short I uploaded today on this channel, it was about a bobcat that I saw in my front yard yesterday. So I'm still smiling from ear to ear because I think she's the same bobcat that has been in the yard 3 to 4 times since I relocated. So I get really excited when I feel that I'm vibing with the animal kingdom. And you know, bobcats, beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Bobcats are all about isolation, introspection. Oh, before we get started, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button and tell me in the comments section where you are tuning in from. Also, feel free to share the video. When you comment on the video, it actually helps YouTube share this to the algorithm. So we used to, when I first started this channel a few years ago, get like 80,000 views per video. So let's help this video along by commenting, sharing, etc. So bobcats are all about introspection. They can be about isolation, but they are the most abundant animal in the wild. Now, why are they the most abundant? Because they have the ability to camouflage themselves, to actually fit into environments, even though they stick out like a sore thumb. And I think that's really, really beautiful. Thank you from Vancouver. Or is that Vancouver or, sorry. So, you know, I thought that was really pertinent that it was showing up for me. Bobcats have a beautiful, robust chest that, you know, when you see them walk, it's like from running, their chests are very chiseled. They're beautifully marked. There's a gray one around here, which I think is a man because I've looked up on the internet how to figure out if it's a male or a female. There's a gray one that I think, oh, Virginia, welcome, is a male bobcat. And then there's that beautiful gold female that keeps, you know, standing by. And thank you guys for the concern for the animals. The animals do not go anywhere without me. I hover over my dog. Even my neighbors are like, okay, chill, your dogs are fine. So I am very mindful of my animals. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. So some of you are needing to lay a solid foundation, and that's what you're working towards. I get the feeling that some of you maybe moved away from a very toxic situation that wasn't giving you your sovereignty, your peace, your ability to create, work, think, sleep, use the bathroom in peace. And so you've moved away from that and you have peace now and you love it. You love peace. And I feel like a group of people really didn't understand that. Okay, let it shine, peacock spirit, and this and that are true, dolphin spirit. So I feel like someone watching this is going to take some of the things I say with a grain of salt, and some of the things I say is very truthful. And you should really take everything as very truthful that comes out of my mouth, because at this point along my journey, there is nothing to hide, and I'm a very intuitive reader. Let it shine, card number 46. Some of you could be around the age of 46 and you are letting your light shine. You are being yourself. You are expressing yourself in all your glory. And maybe you were held back in the past. Yes, wasp spirits, sometimes life stings. And we have this coming out above, giraffe spirits, see the big picture. But these people, we have 29, so 9 and a 2 are an 11. The number 11 could be of significance. Maybe someone's life path is an 11, or I said people, so two people's life paths could add up to be an 11. I'm getting that too. They now see the big picture. They see that you have a calling and that they can't disrupt that. Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. 6. So that's number 10. That's an ending. And what is an ending to? Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for telling me where you're tuning in from. Okay, not believing in yourself. It's an ending to you not believing in yourself. We have card 57. Some of you could be a life path number 7 or a 5. 5 and a 7 equal a 12. Maybe someone was watching you. Whenever I add two numbers up together, I always feel like they're two people's life paths, right? So we've got a 12 here. Maybe someone was watching you because they didn't believe in themselves, and so they were constantly tearing you down and attacking you. It could be online, you could be in the public eye in some way. Because they didn't believe in themselves, they were attacking you, right? Yeah, squirrel spirit, like a nuisance squirrel. And that squirrel's stealing all those nuts, right? That squirrel wants the nuts for themselves. Why aren't I getting attention? Why aren't I getting accolades? Why aren't I? Very narcissistic energy. But you're peace. Be peace. You're at peace, and you've got your beautiful crown of glory that you're wearing. Some of you could have seen a white dove. I know I had a white dove come to me right before I moved out of that last house I was in. Cat spirit, claim your independence, card number 13. Okay, you've claimed your independence from anything that was holding you back, right? Someone wanted to control you with money, put their boot on your neck. You're like, yeah, bye, see ya. I'll find another way. That doesn't fly with you. It's not your path to be controlled, right? Card number 13, cat spirit. Claim your independence now. Some of you could have a cat. Crow spirit, co-create with spirit, crow spirit. 17, 1 and a 7 equals an 8. Okay. I feel like this is a masculine that needs to learn to create with spirit instead of taking what others. I feel like this is a masculine that's had a lot of growth. I'm going to be honest. This could be a life path number 7, a 1, or 7 and a 1 is an 8. So this is a masculine that's had a lot of growth. He's not into the, fuck shit, right? He's not into attacking anyone or anything like that. Do you feel like, and I'm drawn to the cat, we have someone else that has been though. Give with gratitude and grace, card number 61. Okay, so what you've learned in this journey is how to give with gratitude and grace instead of expecting something in return. 19, dog spirit, be loyal to who you love. So some of you could have dogs, you could have a black or a white dog or both. We see that crown on the third. You're crowned in glory. You could love nature because we have the crown of flowers. You could be a life path number 9, a 1, or a 10, or that could be your life path with someone else. So we have you crowned in this beautiful floral headpiece there, which is absolutely gorgeous. And you see that third eye emblem is like your third eye is like, it's just like third eye glow up, right? You're so woke, no one can get anything past you. And you can't even digest anything that isn't of a pure essence or a pure light, right? There will be no filter. There will be no covering the skin with makeup. There will be, you have to be authentic. And you're so in this flow, be loyal to what you love. You know who you love. You know who you love, and you know who loves you. I feel like you're someone that has someone trying to get in, right? You could have several people, to be honest with you, and your discernment is so on point that you're like, nah, no, you're listening to the vibration that people give you. Are they too needy? Are they passive aggressive? Right? When you hold your energy back, do they try to mimic that to try to like strike a chord in you? That shit doesn't fly with you, right? You're woke. You're high vibrating. Doesn't work. Okay. Stag spirit, take the lead. Okay. We have a masculine who loves you. He could be represented by the stag. I love this, and I'm going to tell you why. When I first moved into this house, it was like the first week, I shared the video live on Facebook of this beautiful stag in the yard. And so of course I started reading in one of my animal spirit books, what does the stag represent? The stag is crowned with glory, but it sheds its crown. It sheds its crown to give of itself. So it's very important. So 58, life path number 8 or a 5. So also a 13. Right? So 13 could be of significance here. Cow spirit. The miracles are endless. 5, 1, 6. So the miracles are endless. 6s are about past lives. A lot of people see 5s as drama and not really. It can be, but not really. Whenever I see 555, I get a little alarmed, but that's how we learn, right? Those lessons. Also, 1 is new beginnings. So the miracles are endless. I feel like some of you are in a new beginning. It could be a new love relationship, and this is who you wanted to be with. And the miracles are literally endless. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. 18, so life path number 8, life path number 1, or a 9, right? Because 8 and a 1 is a 9. Bring a gentle touch. Okay. So what these people were trying to teach you is to not pop off at the mouth and say what you really saw and thought was going on, because number 1, what you saw and thought was going on was the truth. And some people, they can't handle the truth, right? They can't handle the truth. So let's slow down the truth speaker. Let's slow down the whistleblower. Let's slow down the one who sees through us and sees that, oh, we're married to this person and we really want them and we're watching them on social media in the dark and blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, you have all these fake accounts to watch someone online. They don't want, or so-and-so cheated. They don't want to hear the truth. So it's hard when people don't want to hear the truth. They want you to bring a gentle touch, be gentle, watch your words. I'm surprised that card hasn't, come out yet. Trust in divine detours. 6 and a 1 is a 7. Could be dealing with the life path number 6, 1, or 7. 7s are intellects. They're thinkers. And the thing about 7s are you have to stimulate them through the mind. Right? Doesn't matter what you look like, at the end of the day, they're stimulated up here. So if you don't have a brilliant creative mind, you can't pull a 7 in and keep one. So that's life path number wise. Okay, love is all around you, Nightingale spirit, card number 41. So whenever we have love is all around you, you have several options, right? It could be around 41. And it's about honing in on which option is going to be that life partner at this point in your life. You know, you guys, I always say this to people, and none of you will ever know if I'm in a relationship or not because I keep that stuff to myself. But I had an 11-year relationship, like 4 to 5 year relationship. So I spent like 16 years of my life in a relationship. So whenever someone's like, how can you talk about relationships? I'm like, because I was in one for a third of my life. And again, I don't really announce if I'm in a relationship or not, but you guys can come to your own conclusions. But what I'm trying to say here is we draw wisdom from that knowledge that we are given. One more, and then we're going to shuffle again. You guys, turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf Spirit, card number 67. I love that. That's 13. 7 and a 6 is a 13, I think. Yes, 13. So the number 13 could be of significance. I know it is for me. And love is all around. Okay. Looks like we have 2 decks in here. Okay, but you gotta trust, right? Because if you don't trust, what happens? Well, that love just goes down the toilet. You gotta trust. Card number 32. Okay, someone's not trusting. Could be a mother, right? Because we have the duck on top of this mountain. The mountain's short though, it can be knocked down. A couple gifts, maybe a bottle of wine, and the mountain can be knocked. Because look how short that mountain is. Her little baby's underneath her, right? She's watching the moon because she knows that moon has some valuable information, right? She could have a spiritual teacher or a spiritual guide that's a Pisces or a Cancer. This could actually irritate you if you're a masculine. She's trying to make herself Rapunzel in the tower. She's easily triggered right now, right? Anything you do or say can piss her off. She probably found out something she didn't like, but look how short that tower is. And if you look closely at that tower, there's 2 people making love in there. So this is someone who, you know, their tower can be easily knocked down. They're not like a high priestess, right? A high priestess can smell BS a mile, 10 miles, 10 states away, 10 countries away. They're not going to let anyone in that they think is up to no good. This one's not as educated, not as wise, not as smart, not as intuitive. It's kind of like Lilith when she left Adam, right? She left Adam because she saw some things were not going wrong. So Adam always felt like he was forced to marry Eve. And it was because Eve let him get away with bullshit, right? So I feel like this is kind of that. You know, there's an awesome rendition of Adam and Eve and Lilith and Pisces, the high priestess. Welcome. And I'm going to actually grab the Queen of Cups tarot video and post it in the comments, the live comments right now. It's Queen of Cups, plural, not Queen of Cup. They're 2 different readers and it's night and day. I'm just saying how I feel. Let me pull. This woman's from Sweden. Let me pull the best. I often listen to Aries because I'm like an hour away from being in Aries, so I often find valuable information in there, and I believe it's this reading, I hope it is, that happened 2 weeks ago. Let me make sure it is. Yes, it's this one. Okay, so this gives, if you want to understand what's going on in your life and who the people are, this talks about the high priestess and what she's all about. It also gives a great rendition of Adam and Eve. Tell her I sent you in the comments. And we'll go back to I just love her. I feel like she's my spiritual teacher. Okay. Link to the Queen of Cups video. So this gives an excellent rendition of Adam and Eve, Lilith. Lilith is painted very negatively in the Bible, but she's actually not a negative person at all. Let's clear it. All right. So my feet are cold, so we have bring a gentle touch again. Okay, so my guides are asking me to be gentle for all the newbies. I'll be gentle. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, because some of you could be going through a transformation right now, butterfly spirit. And it's hard for you to hear certain things. Card number 11. It's hard for you to digest that certain things were going on behind your back and that it took you that long to actually realize it. You may have actually caught something that you didn't know, or you had a reading or something, or your intuition. Maybe you have heavy, I'm getting someone with Virgo or Cancer or Gemini placements or something of that nature. You could be a life path number 11, a 1, or your life path number and someone else's add up to be an 11. So it was hard for you to figure out the truth, and now you're pissed and you're easily set off by anything. Don't get angry at the person who didn't take part in anything. Get angry at the person who was the orchestrator of the drama, right? Not the person who was like, get this off my plate. Okay. We have it again. Okay, transformation is beautiful. Allow yourself to purge at this time. Lots of water, lots of maybe fasting, lots of whole foods, less cooked foods. Nothing is wasted. Okay, if you're going through an ending, nothing is wasted. You've learned a lot. And I want to show you this card from a different deck. Oh, I've got goosebumps. Card number 63, you could be a life path number, I've got goosebumps. You could be a life path number 6 or a 3 or a 9. 6 and a 3 is a 9. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. You've learned so much. For some of you, I'm hearing you've helped so many. Okay, and then we have balance. Card number 19, you could be a life path number 9, a 1, or a 20, or this could be your life paths added up for someone. This card always reminds me of my grandma Lagolda. If it hurts, so the face is covered, but like in the body, just a very sweet, loving, soft skin. This just, I can smell baby powder. Like this just reminds me of her. So be mindful of the moon phases, or this could also be someone has difficult periods, menstrual cycles. Be mindful to ease your menstrual cycle. Blackstrap molasses 7 days before your menstrual cycle starts. Brown bear spirit, take time out. Okay, this is the only thing that I hadn't seen until the other day when I tried to take a hike in the early morning hours. Card number 9, bear spirit. So that was jolting, but it was actually bear family. And the gentleman I was speaking to on the phone that day, who's my upline in a company, he just had a baby. So I felt like it represented him. I'm telling you guys, animals bring us messages. So I was like, oh gosh, so cool. Take time out. So some of you could have just had a baby, or you're pregnant and you're being called to take time out. You're being called to rest. And this could be irritating you. Don't let it. You're being called to relax, because this baby is actually going to give you the creative juice that you need to create something totally new. That's card number 9. Snake spirit, time to heal. Okay, some of you could be a snake in Chinese. We have card number 10, 55. So you could be a life path number 5 or a 10, or maybe a Chinese sign of any of these cards I'm pulling. So we have snake spirit, time to heal. So there has been something that has gone on in your life that was unjustified, and I feel it's what someone else was doing to someone. This is either you or them. I feel like someone was harming someone else. It could have been a male harming a female, or someone harassing someone and they thought it was you, or there's something like that, or you were doing this and the person thought it was a male. There's something like that. Someone was harassing someone. I'm getting online very strongly, and someone else, and I don't know a life path number 5. or a snake. So someone kept thinking, I'm hearing someone thought it was a male that you were involved with, but it was actually you. Something's come out and it's over now. Now it's time to heal. There is going to need to be an apology made somewhere. Okay, 42, Otter Spirit. You are never alone. So that's a 6. So some of you could be in a past life relationship. Maybe you want some time alone and you're never alone, or your spirit guides are around you. Koi fish spirit. Some of you could be a Pisces. Some of you could be a life path number 9. We have 3, 6, or 9. There is always enough. Okay, so some of you are worried about money, right? Maybe you have bitten off way more than you can chew, and you are in that mindset. You need to break yourself out of it. There is always enough. We live in an abundant universe, right? Some of you, I'm hearing, could be going through a breakup and you've been in a very codependent relationship and you're worried that you're not going to be able to, I'm hearing, get a lease, make rent, whatever. There's always enough. Be open to infinite possibilities. Yeah, because you have the starfish coming in. I feel like someone loves starfish. Card number 59. That adds up to be a 14. So open to infinite possibilities. I feel like you're a brilliant writer, or someone's brilliant with words, or they articulate themselves well. So this could mean that you're going to start writing or something to bring money in. Burn those likes up, you guys. 18 of you in the room, 9 likes. I go silent until those likes go up. Run the likes up, you guys, so we can get this shared, and comment, etc. Oh, wait, I have all night. I have a client call at 8:45, but not before then. Oh, there we go. Thanks. Thank you. Do you not like the beeping in the background? It's just it's something warning you, right? Okay, bring a gentle touch again. All right. Some of you are definitely guided by your ancestors, particularly a grandma, because the card that reminds me of mine keeps coming out. Surrender. So we have 6, 2, or 8. 6 and a 2 is an 8. Life path number, that could be you. Surrender. Okay. Waning crescent. So you are a person that is controlled by the moon cycles. Thank you. I just did a live on Facebook, a Detox Q&A, and they heard the beeping. So you are someone that is controlled by the moon. I feel like you could, like when we go into retrograde, you could be looking back at the past or something. Don't do that. That's weird. The past is in the past for a reason. Leave it there. Okay. This and that are true. Okay, so take what you need and leave the rest if it doesn't pertain to you. I feel like this is really important. 52, 5 and a 2 equals a 7. Someone could be a life path number 5, 2, or 7, doesn't have to be. Scarab, beetle, spirit, magic works through you. Okay. So when it comes to magic, this could be the magic of creativity. It could be the magic of positive thinking. It could be the magic that you do with your hands. Some of you create things. I'm seeing jewelry, big time. Jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. Like some of you need to be creating crystal jewelry. There's where your abundance is. Like it's coming through. I feel like I'm channeling an air sign. So that's going to give you a rebirth as well, because right now you're frustrated, you're bored, you don't feel like you're getting enough. I'm hearing attention. That's like the best never do. Okay, the best never do. They never have the huge followings, etc. Okay. So magic works through you. For others of you, you actually consider yourself a warlock, a magician of some sort. Okay, make sure you use that for the positive, because when we do things for the negative, it always backfires, right? I'm getting someone that could be sick. They could have an illness of some kind. And the reason they're sick, for some of you, I'm feeling like feminine parts or something. I want to like throw that off. The reason you're sick is because you do negative juju. And I know you guys don't like when I talk about this stuff, but it exists. I have people that seek out my services all the time for clearings, and I'm just like, okay, what have you gotten yourself into? So people can form entity attachments. They can think people are into them that aren't. They can want to date someone that doesn't give them the time of day, and then all of a sudden they're, burning a candle with their name carved in it with graveyard dirt. Okay, you want to stay away from that kind of thing. Magic is to be used in a positive way. It's to be used to bless yourself with abundance and those around you with abundance. And we always want to call on Christ consciousness, God, our creator, our ancestors that walked before us. None of this evil stuff. Okay. So we have something's over. A 6 and a 4 equals a 10. Sometimes life stings. Freedom is yours. Okay, I love this because this is my personality number, 33. You could be a life path number 3 or a 6 or a 33, or this could be your personality number like mine, and it is the, when it's your personality number, it is the master healer and teacher. You only have it for a certain amount of years. I think I have mine until I'm like 54 or 56 or something. So those of you who want me to disappear anytime soon, it's not going to happen. Freedom is yours, horse spirit. So you could start seeing horses, or you could have a love of horses, or you could see horse on a TV or something of that nature. Freedom is yours. Some of you are free from a job, a position you were holding that wasn't real comfortable for you. It was draining you. Some of you are free from a toxic codependent relationship and you're exercising your freedom. Some of you just have reclaimed your freedom, and you might be doing it a little too hardcore, like, not letting anyone in. It's time to. But don't be forced to let someone in you're not even attracted to. I mean, what is that? Okay. Dragonfly spirit, card number 22. Some of you could be a life path number 22 or a 2. Life path number 22s are brilliant, but they can do a lot of damage with that brilliance. So they can be very brilliant people, and they can do a lot of good with that brilliance, or they can do a lot of bad with that brilliance. They're usually very technically inclined. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, so some of you are in a fake partnership, a relationship that is completely codependent and it's toxic and it needs to go. And I feel like that's the truth that transcends the illusion. And I have goosebumps on that, so it must be, I don't know. Moss spirit, surrender now. Card number 3 and 9, 39. You could be a life path number 3 or a 9 like I am. So, or 12, 3 and 9 equals 12. So moss spirit, surrender now. Someone's done something that is going to land them in a lot of trouble. And I feel like this is coming to an end. We have the color red. Someone could like to wear the color red. And they could have done it to someone who has some type of gold, like maybe someone has blonde hair or gold hair or something of that nature, because that's what I'm getting through the car. Moths are irritating. They come in to destroy things. So moths will destroy your clothes in your house, right? They destroy furniture, they destroy bedding, they can tear up your skin. I feel like someone came in to destroy someone else's, I'm hearing relationship, business, etc. That's about to be exposed. Ooh, strong card. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. Some of you could be a life path number 3 or a 4 or a 7. So hummingbirds could be of significance to you in the color purple and turquoise, my favorite 2 colors. So I feel like you miss someone who you think is a hummingbird and has that type of spirit. We have card number 8, bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. Yeah. Don't miss that person. They could be a life path number 8. They hid a lot of things from you, a lot of secrets that you knew about, called out, things of that nature. So you should probably just move on, right? Because at the end of the day, even if they were this fun hummingbird that, got you off the couch and took you out of town and things like that, they were probably hiding a lot of stuff too, right? And I think you picked up on that as the bobcat. The beautiful thing, again, about the bobcat is that he or she can fit into any environment even though they stick out like a sore thumb, right? So it's kind of like I'll wear the same gray sweatshirt and leggings and snow boots for 3 or 4 days and go do my workouts and my grocery shopping and do all the things I need to do. And my hair will be up in a bun on top of my head with the beanie and sunglasses. And then I can come on here with all of you and share with all of you. You wouldn't even recognize me. Bobcat, they're strategic as well. They plan ahead, right? They plan for any type of thing to blow up, they have a plan for it. So as many times as the bobcat is tested, right? The bobcat also chases small prey such as rabbits, birds, small prey. However, it has the ability to unalive prey that is up to 3, 4, 5 times its size. So the beautiful thing about the bobcat is I have to message my friend and tell her I'm live and to stop messaging me. Sorry. The beautiful thing about the bobcat is it can take on predators that are much bigger than itself. That's why it's known as the most abundant animal in all of the wild. So it can take on bears, it can take on mountain lions that are 3, 4 times its size. Why? Because it camouflages itself to fit in. Now, if we're taking this in a literal sense, like on social media, don't be doing shady stuff, right? Keep it in alignment, keep it 100. That stuff you used to do, that low vibrational stuff, don't do it. Keep it 100. If we're talking about in real life, if you know someone doesn't like you, right? Just rise above. I've had to do that a lot in life. Okay, you guys, I love each and every one of you. So, holistic wellness coaching, intuitive life coaching, fill out the questionnaire at AndreaCox.com. Just click in the menu and you'll find that. Also, the intuitive guidance readings, you can go to AndreaCox.com, click on the menu, and you can find it right there. I do prefer Venmo to be paid instead of going through the website because we are updating the payment systems. Okay, so you can also send me a message. My business line will pop up when you go to AndreaCox.com. You scroll up and down on your cell phone. My phone number pops up. Thank you guys. And before you guys leave, thank you for sharing this on Facebook, Twitter, wherever. I appreciate the shares. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing to this channel and my health and wellness channel at Andrea Cox TV. Subscribe to my free newsletter. Promise I won't spam you at AndreaCox.com. Okay, you guys. Be well. Do you guys like my $2 dress? I got it at the local Goodwill. I think it's so cute. I should totally do like a Goodwill haul. I just think it's adorable. Size 0. Because I thought I wore like a 6, but apparently not. Okay, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Be well.